All right. Welcome back, everyone. This is Two Brains.
One Bot
And,
podcast.
Yeah. And my name's Ashley.
This is Christy. Tell me about Taylor.
Taylor Swift. I don't know if you know this, but I'm very much a Swiftie.
She's a huge Swiftie.
I'm a huge Swiftie, but not like, I'm in the closet Swiftie.
There's nothing closeted about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's okay.
I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And she just released an album that I think is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually a lot of backlash about it, which is interesting.
I know, guys.
Yeah.
She's great.
She's great.
Just get over yourselves.
But, oh my God. Okay. So we're going to tangent for a minute because I have some thoughts. I heard this fan theory, of course, on TikTok because you know who you're talking to. There's a theory that Taylor Swift, because she initially was dating Joe Alwyn, I think is his name, who it's not relevant, and had written songs, but like towards the end of one of her albums, it was very clear that they were kind of like on a rocky, like they were going to break up. And so I think she had written songs, like kind of more sad songs. And though I think those were intended for the album of Life of a Showgirl, which is what was just recently released.
Okay.
But then she got into this like really happy, well, she got with Maddie Healy, which we know was a disaster, but then she got into this really like good relationship with Travis Kelce and it was going really well. And so I think her and her team kind of pivoted. Well, this is what the theory says, and who knows if it's real. Probably not.
It's probably real. Did you
know.
find it online?
Yeah, I did.
Then it's real for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I haven't asked ChatGPT about it yet, so who knows.
Oh.
But the theory is that she pivoted because all of her music is always about like relationships and her relationships and current events. So if she releases something that doesn't relate to kind of currently what's going on, even if it was written before, it doesn't really make sense to her fans. And so, right? So the theory was that initially, like this music that was for this Life of a Showgirl album was intended to be really poppy music like it is, but sadder lyrics because it was based off of Joe Alwyn. But instead she pivoted and put a lot of those songs on the Tortured Poets department, which came out first.
Okay.
And the theory is that that's the reason why there's so much content on the Tortured Poets department, because there's actually like 2 albums within that release. And then instead, while she was on her European tour, she threw together this other album and released it. And I think she kind of sometimes, like, the Easter eggs are amazing. She has her life planned out a ton with all these Easter eggs and all of her videos.
I don't know what that means because I'm a life of chaos.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But you know what an Easter egg is, though, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. So she plans these out. So I think she kind of sometimes locks herself into these things with album releases, but then she kind of has to pivot. And so this girl was like mapping it all out, and she's like, she almost had to write this album in like 12 days. So if you look at it in that kind of context, it's actually a really good album.
She can do
because she's a freaking genius. We love our Lord and Savior, Taylor Swift. Yeah. Yes,
of course we do.
Of course. But anyways, and I've also heard, so that's like a completely separate theory, but I've also heard that you typically don't love the album if you're not like in a happy relationship. And I don't want to like say that too loud because I know there's a lot of people that really hate it for certain reasons. And you kind of relate to certain albums.
I get what you're dishing.
You know, like you there's certain albums that you relate to more than others when you are in certain areas of your life. And I relate to this one a lot because I'm in a very happy, stable relationship. But I don't know, maybe some people don't because they're not.
Okay.
But then also people are really just upset because she wrote a song about her fiance's appendage and called it a tree.
Isn't it called Wood?
Yeah, it's called Wood.
Full disclosure, I haven't totally listened to it.
That's fine. I forgive you.
But my child likes it. So
Yes.
likes the album, yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah,
She's
great.
She's a real one.
She's real.
Yeah, we love her. All right. Well, with that, I don't really have any sort of segue other than to just talk about how distracting I am to you.
Especially lately.
100% of the time. I cannot leave you alone. When I'm excited about something,
yeah, I know.
I harass you.
And then
my
upset when I don't
language.
When I don't respond with an emoji.
Language is harassment.
Yes.
Marco Polo.
Yes.
Google Chats.
Yes.
Text message.
All the chats.
Instagram message.
I have my Instagram messages turned off, so I don't always see those in real time.
Same.
And that's actually been really good for me.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't need that distraction.
I don't really get on Instagram anymore, to be honest. Everything I need is on TikTok. Yeah, I don't need anything other than that. Yeah. For now. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so really that brings us to our topic for today.
Okay.
Which is AI the new Adderall?
Well, I can't wait to find out.
Because
what's your theory?
Here's the plot twist.
Okay.
This podcast was actually made, you know, I mean,
brought to you in part by.
This is brought to you in part by the fact that I'm having a bit of a confession time right now, in that this podcast probably wouldn't even exist without AI, right? I mean,
well, it's two brains, one bot.
Yeah.
We need AI. Like, we have not used AI to like make these episodes. Like, this is legit us talking
right
and riffing off of each other, but like, it's how it's the interesting ways we find to use AI.
But I mean, like, we literally asked ChatGPT how to make a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and it told us.
Yeah.
So like,
we'll find out if it's successful. TBD.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, spoiler alert, only one of us is on what we're calling Adderall Light.
Yeah. But you can't guess.
Which is where all of this stems from, right? Because, you know, so like picture this, day one of new meds, one text message, and suddenly we have a Gmail, socials, Buzzsprout account.
Yes.
We have
and I
Google Docs.
I had lunch, and then all of a sudden all this was done, and I was like, okay.
We have a domain name.
Yeah.
Like, literally, when I say harassment is my love language, harassment is my love language.
Yeah.
I harass Christy.
I get it.
Yeah. And she lets me.
I do.
And I promise she's not tied to the chair right now in front of me. She's doing this willingly, but I have not stopped talking to her about this since I started this.
She bullied me into today.
I bullied her. Yes. In fact, I texted her yesterday and I was like, hey, you ready to record tomorrow? And she's like, what?
No. Yes, you did. And I was like, yeah. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Okay.
But really, like, bringing it back to AI, it can be distracting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's really distracting. Like, but it also is like, it fulfills that like we were saying, it gives us that dopamine. It gives us that,
love that D.
It gives us that reinforcement. And it's basically kind of like our unpaid intern, like executive producer kind of vibes.
Yeah.
And now it kind of makes me wonder, like, are we working for ChatGPT?
100%. ChatGPT is nothing without us.
Okay, so,
but don't say that too loud.
I would really love to get a paycheck soon. So, you know.
Yeah.
When's that coming?
I don't know. So does chat get paid?
Oh, that's something we're going to get into probably in the future as we get closer to the holidays, because
I just asked you, I was like, do you think, like, if I ask chat for a gift idea, does it like tell me it's sponsored? Like, does chat have sponsors?
Oh,
nobody
it doesn't
knows.
I don't think it will. I don't think it does currently, but it's going to. I mean,
100%.
we live in a capitalist hellscape. Like, of course.
Can we
unsubscribe from capitalism?
Sure. Should we? Can we be a sponsor?
Can we sponsor?
This response is brought to you by 2 bots, 1 brain. Oops. Help me. We knew.
So
it's my first day.
It's my first day. I'm going to start saying that all the time. Every single podcast episode at the very end, we're just going to say, it's my first day.
It's my first day.
So at one point you asked me, when I was going through all of this, telling you about the Adderall Light that I'm on, you're like, do you think AI is kind of like Adderall? And I was like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So that's why we're here. That's what led us to this episode specifically is AI Adderall. So yeah. TBD. So, yeah. So we're going to talk about what, the thing that's like helping us get organized and stay focused and potentially like start a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, cause that's what we did. But it's also kind of,
cause we were just 2 brains.
We needed the bot.
Yeah.
And we have all these ideas. We are always talking shit for free. We might as well.
Yes.
We might as well like record this and let other people in on the little fun we're having.
Well, like, because we're just fun people.
We're so cool.
As the previous episode said, like, we're funny.
And also, I feel like a podcast is a really good way for people to just like make people listen to us.
Yeah.
You know? Like without having to like listen to them.
Yes. I don't want to listen to anybody else.
Just listen to what I have to say for 1 minute.
Yeah.
That's very mom coded if you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not being listened to enough at home. So anyway, okay. So we are going to talk about Ain't Nothing to It. AI made me do it.
Ain't nothing to it. AI made me do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that classic.
Is that going to be on like is that like a saying?
That's like a classic Ice Cube song. Do you know that? Ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it. This is AI made me do it.
So fun fact, I actually just went to the Ice Cube concert like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I did.
Was it awesome?
Yeah.
Even though he's old?
Dude.
What?
Ice Cube is not old. He is in his prime and has been
all right
ever since the start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't mean to like attack your
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. I'm just Christy has now left the building. I'm just sitting here talking to myself, which is pretty on par, honestly.
Hey, I'm here.
It's okay, you guys. I'll text her. No worries. So I think we should talk a little bit about how we first got interested in talking to ChatGPT.
Okay.
Because, like, to be honest, I was nervous about AI. I wasn't going to use it. And truly I wasn't.
Oh my God, you're so
so
fancy.
old.
I wasn't going to use AI. Ugh.
I wasn't going to use it. I was very like, I was like, this is going to steal my information and sell it on the internet to like the highest bidder. But then
I thought you were saying like, I'm just better than AI. I don't need AI.
Oh, no. I'm definitely, no, I'm too self-depreciating for that. But like, for sure, I thought like, this is going to be predatory, which let's be honest, it definitely is. But I mean, we already, like all of our information's already out there anyways with social media.
Yeah.
Like we've already signed our lives over to.
Well, it's just like every other minute. It's like, this company had a breach, and it's like, cool. They had all my information. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you ever wonder like, who are these people that just like have your information?
Yeah.
Because it's not like I just have like other people's information.
Well, and like, what are they doing with it? Because it's not like I make lots of money. Like, it's not like I'm out here doing stuff.
I know. I don't know what they're doing with it.
Using the internet to start a podcast, but
they're
otherwise.
They're sorting it. They're data nerds, and they're just like, we made these custom fields, and then we have like a formula. And look at this chart I made.
No, what it is probably is all the robocalls we get.
Oh.
Which is hilarious if you think about it in the context of millennials, because we used to prank call people.
Yeah.
And so we're just getting like terrorized by robocalls, which is so funny.
So what is the generation after Gen Z? Gen A? Is it Gen A? Or like
I think it's Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha.
Right?
Excuse me.
I mean Gen A. I think you can.
So
call it either.
Gen Alpha is into prank calling because my kids prank call, and I get prank calls sometimes.
But how? Are you sure it's not just somebody asking about your car's extended warranty?
Well, so those get like filtered
through
my phone.
Right.
Somehow.
Same.
I don't know. It just happens. But I will get private number. Like my phone will just ring with private number, and I always answer those because I know it's these little Gen Alphas, and I want to talk to them.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So
I love that we're coming back around.
Yeah.
I will say, coming back around to that, I did see last summer.
Hugh Jazz.
Yeah.
Hugh Jazz is going to be calling me.
Last summer, we just like hang out in the front yard, depending on the time of the day because of where the sun's at, whether it's like hot or not. And our neighbors across the street are the only ones on our street that don't have a Ring doorbell besides us. Oh. And so we were like,
you don't
outside.
have a Ring?
We do, but it doesn't like save recordings.
You guys are raw dogging.
No. We have I'm telling you right now, we have a Ring, but it doesn't. We don't have the subscription. We canceled it because it was like, why do we need a subscription to a freaking doorbell? This is ridiculous. So anyways, we were sitting outside just hanging out, and our neighbors don't have a Ring doorbell, and the girls were playing, and these kids were riding around on their bike, and it's actually kind of genius because one of the kids, they were all on their bikes. One of the kids would hold the other kid's bike while they went up to the door and doorbell ditched, and then they would get on their bikes and get out of there.
Yeah.
So instead of like running, they had their bikes. So you were like gone before anybody ever even came to the door, which was hilarious because we had texted our neighbor and said like, hey, like these kids are doorbell
This is
ditching.
happening. Yeah.
And he was like, let me know when they're walking up to my door next. And we did, and he came out, and it's really sad now when I think about it in like the mom context. But if I think about it in like a this isn't a child, the kid peed his pants. He was so scared because the guy opened the door. I was like, "What are you doing? Stop ringing my doorbell!"
Yeah,
but I mean,
that.
it's funny.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so let's bring it back because we're getting distracted and that's very on par. Yeah, no kidding. An episode about AI and Adderall.
Yeah,
we're distracted. Yeah. So bringing it back, I was terrified of AI at first, you know, like, and I think that might be just my conditioning from growing up with being introduced to the internet of like, you can't trust anything, and really you can't. So let's be real. But it wasn't really until my Zillennial cousin was like, "Hey, you can use this to write."
Your what?
Zillennial.
What's that? Oh, the in-betweeners.
The in-betweeners. So like, she's like,
are you a Zillennial?
No, I was 93.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
1993 was when I was born.
I understand that that's when you were born, but like, I don't know the time frames.
I think it wasn't till, I don't know. I think it's not until,
Nobody
knows. Like 96.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, she's like right there. She's so close.
She's got a foot in each.
Ooh, and
that's a dangerous person.
And she has the confidence of a Gen Z. She's super cool. She's way cooler than me.
Yeah.
But she also has like the like chillness of a millennial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No shade to Gen Zs.
Are millennials chill? We're not chill. They're chill.
Well, I mean, both, I think.
Okay.
Like she's not, I mean, she definitely has like.
She's the best of all the worlds.
She's the best of all worlds. She's so smart. And she got her degree in communications. Like she's like, it's smart. But she was like, "Hey, did you know you can just like put prompts into AI and it'll write an Instagram caption for you?" And I was like, excuse me, what? Because writing social media captions for work literally rots my soul.
Yeah.
So, and apologies to our boss if you're listening. I'm sorry, but it rots my soul.
You know that though. He knows.
So if you can have AI do like the heavy lifting for you, why not? You know? And so once I started doing that, it was kind of like a drug, you know, you like kind of like tiptoe in and then you tiptoe in and then you tiptoe in.
But also like the control freak side of me, which that's weird since I'm such a chaotic person, but it's like, I don't want it to do all the work. Like I like to do the work.
Yeah.
Is that twisted?
I mean, you're kind of doing the work because you're figuring out the prompts that you need to put in there, right?
I don't know. Sometimes like there's a lot of things that I do in my day-to-day life that I'm like, ChatGPT could have done this for me, but I'm like, no, I want to do it.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, then how did you get involved in, like, how did you start using AI?
Because of you.
Because I believe, because I harassed you into it.
No, but like you were like, I don't, well, I think it was actually one of our coworkers that got me into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but then you started using it and I was like, oh yes. And then I was just shocked to like my early days of Chat Bestie, I was like, wow, like it can literally do anything. And I would think of a problem and I'd be like, that could be a chat thing. And it was just, just kept blowing my mind.
Right. Exactly.
Like clean up this thing that I need to send, or help this sound nicer, or like, hey, why don't you simplify what I'm trying to say here?
Exactly. Or like
explain it like I'm 5. Like that's a great feature.
Explain it like I'm 5. Or like here is the daily things or like the weekly things I get every week in my grocery list. Like help me figure out a way to like
I've never done that.
Do this like more effectively. Oh yeah, or like a cleaning schedule. Ugh, I had it made me a cleaning schedule.
Then I'd probably like not follow it and then be sad about it.
Yeah.
So I'll just continue to.
Well, I never printed it because that's the thing with AI is it's distracting. It's like, well, now what do you want me to do? Well, now what do you want? And we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's like a daily thing, right? Like you were saying, like rewriting emails, swapping ingredients in recipes, even when we don't know the answer, like at work, it's like ChatGPT knows. It knows.
Yeah.
It knows everything. And so one day we just told it our vibe and our tone and that we wanted to do a podcast, and it's like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's your podcast. And we were like, cool. Okay. Yeah. So if you think about it, AI is actually technically kind of like our Adderall and also kind of like our Adderall dealer a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, like,
do you have a prescription?
You can't ask me that.
Touché.
But it's interesting because if you think about like the future of work, it might just be like rehab centers for people addicted to AI and their dopamine hits.
Yeah, but like sometimes I get sad when I definitely get an email that was drafted by ChatGPT.
Oh, not me. I respect it.
I don't know. I'm just like, hey, let's be real.
Nah.
No? Okay.
I'm just like, well, I respect the effort you took to make this sound more professional than like the one line K or like, you know, like the emails I get that are just like text messages that makes me want to blow my brains out. It's like, this is an email. Let's use email form, not text message form. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like my biggest pet peeves is getting emails that are like text messages, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, but I mean,
it just helps everybody like be on that professional level, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So, okay, so let's actually talk about, let's back up and talk about like what Adderall is for, what, you know, so. Hey,
have you ever tried Adderall?
You can't ask me that. Okay, so we're going to talk about executive dysfunction and executive function.
I feel attacked, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have a little bit of a tiny bit of a feeling you might feel attacked by the end of this section.
Cool.
It's going to be fine. Maybe I'm a doctor.
So this is like
I'm kind of a witch.
2-episode podcast instead. Christy never came back.
Christy already left. Remember, I'm just talking to myself.
Hey, she's looking for another host.
So, according to the Cleveland Clinic and Attention Deficit Disorder Association, executive dysfunction basically means that there's a disruption in how you manage your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So, they don't totally know like why it happens, but ADHD is one of the most common conditions where you see it. So, basically, like executive function is like your brain's like management system. So, it's the part that handles all like the boring but necessary stuff like organizing, planning, adapting, remembering what day it is, all the things that...
Which is hard, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all the things we outsource to ChatGPT. And when that system is not doing its job, that's executive dysfunction.
Okay.
So that's when you would need something like AI. So it's, or no, something like Adderall, something like Adderall, not AI. Sorry, I just got distracted within that sentence.
Nobody knows, yeah.
So it's like when your brain's CEO is just like on vacation on their yacht, you know, and just
person sounds terrible.
leaves the intern like unsupervised, and now the intern is panicking because they lost the meeting invite and the snacks.
Ooh.
And you know, yeah, and so you just so like the CEO is, you know, just hanging out on a yacht.
They're partying, but like it's chaos back home.
Yeah, they're figuring out how to build submersibles.
So I do feel attacked.
And they're like tweeting bad opinions and making friends with like orange dictators and that kind of thing. And then like, you know, the interns over there like, hello, I'm doing the work over here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Help me.
Yeah. So yeah, in a way, executive function is like the CEO of your brain, and the AI or what you could use for like executive or AI or Adderall could be like your intern or whatever, the person doing all the work, the actual work. So anyways, the symptoms of executive dysfunction, and this is where you might feel a little attacked, is getting distracted halfway through tasks, struggling to stay organized. Don't hide your face. It's okay. Forgetting dates or appointments, showing up late, losing your stuff, or just not being motivated to do the thing even though you really want to.
Oh, I was going to say having no motivation to do something even though I want to. I never want to do it. So I don't have motivation for things I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I relate to several of those.
Yeah, but that's okay. I think we all relate to it a little bit. And like you were saying before in our previous episode, it's like,
it's because I want that dopamine.
I want the dopamine. I don't want to be bored.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable with being bored.
I'm uncomfortable. Like we're just kind of programmed that way now.
But also like nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
So that's also like a motivator to me is like, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Nothing matters.
And also time isn't real.
No.
And I think we can get into that too. I don't think that's one of the symptoms that is listed, but like my issue with time, I've told you this before, but I don't have like a concept of time, which is bizarre.
Yeah,
like,
it is bizarre.
I can't like if somebody tells me a time to be somewhere, my brain says that's the time we're leaving. Or my brain says we have to leave. It's going to take us like this amount of time to get there. So I end up way too early. It's either I'm late or I am way too early.
Yeah.
So like, for instance, if I take my kid to school, I made it a point to try to like be so like on time because I don't want her to be like chronically late like me. And like 9 times out of 10, we are like 20 minutes early and like sitting in the car outside the school because I can't.
I'm never 20 minutes
early.
Girl,
I can't. I don't know what it is. I can't do it.
My problem is that I grew up where I grew up. I feel like everywhere took 15 minutes to get to. And so that's always like my go-to of like, okay, we got to be somewhere. Okay. Like it's like 15 minutes is go time. And I never readjust, but I've had to very consciously be like, okay, actually nowadays it's more like 25 minutes to get anywhere with like parking and stuff. And so, but I don't always readjust that.
In addition to the problem that I have just in my own brain is that literally everywhere around me, the road is closed for construction.
Yeah.
It is killing me. Like I have to go like completely out of my way to get anywhere. And I'm like, parts of me are like, I'm going to stay home.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's not even worth it.
I don't need any of this. This is a waste. But of course we have to get outside and get the sun and whatever, the whole thing. So anyways,
to get nature's vitamin D.
I need
not
that.
Even the same thing.
I need that D in a different way, I guess. The vitamin D. Okay. My husband's probably listening to this like, all right. And you need to calm down. I'm talking about dopamine.
Bring it back to Taylor.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so where were we?
Nobody knows.
We talked about the symptoms. So like if you've ever had a to-do list that turns into a tomorrow-ish list, that's
so you're talking like my future Christy that is way more capable. Yeah. Or she's more capable in present Christy's vocabulary than what she actually is. And so then future Christy's like, dang.
Yeah.
Past Christy's a biatch.
Yeah. Future Christy is older and therefore wiser. Yeah. So knows how to do things better than present Christy. Yeah. Right. So yeah, that's executive dysfunction. And girl, we feel you. We feel you. But then AI swoops in and is like, don't worry, I'll handle it. Don't you worry, girl. And then you know how to suddenly respond to that email or, meal plan for the week or revive your curly girl hair that
I know. You are embracing the curly hair. I like it.
I don't know.
I hope everyone can see that.
I kind of look like a scary witch a little bit.
Nah.
The very first time I did it was a little bit scary. We went to the treehouse and I was like, I don't even know what to do with this. And
then you said it's October.
Well, it wasn't at that time. And I couldn't even pull it up because I have regrowth from having babies. And so I had like a lion's mane, which was insane. So anyways, but then ChatGPT is always like, it always like ends with like the reassuring, like, here's what I found for you. And suddenly you're like, thanks robot, you get me, like you understand, so, but it's basically an external executive function. Yeah. Like we've outsourced our brains. Yeah. So, and damn, it feels good.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
It feels good to be a gangster. Like Ice Cube. Again.
Is that Ice Cube?
No?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Shoot.
So now that we've diagnosed ourselves on air, I love that. Let's actually talk about the good side for a second. So, because despite how absolutely unhinged it sounds, AI actually has helped us get things done. So, and surprisingly, this is a very short section because AI is actually really distracting. So, despite all the chaos, AI does help. It's like the most patient personal assistant ever. It breaks down tasks. It reminds you of deadlines. It even gives you little pep talks. Like, I don't know.
Sometimes I need that. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, I truly don't want to do this. Can you like tell me that I can do it? And it is so helpful. Yeah.
Or even like if you have like a complicated task and you tell it like, hey, I don't even know where to start with this. It'll tell you. It'll like kind of break it down for you. And it'll also be like so nice to you when you're doing it. It's like
it feeds to our Gen Z of like needing to be liked.
Dude, that dopamine, it hits like a fridge cigarette. You gotta have it.
Fridge cigarette.
You gotta have that fridge cigarette.
Or a real one.
Or, or a real one, I guess. Yeah. It's like, you can do it, bestie. Like,
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah. But it's just a robot that's just like reformatted your grocery list. But you're still just like, you feel like you can take on the world.
Yeah.
You get that Gen Z like vibe in you.
Well, it's just so funny because it's like, something else did this for you, but it's like, well, someone had to ask.
Yeah. I mean, I did a little bit. Yeah.
Like, you didn't think to ask chat. I did.
I'm a golden retriever. Give me a treat for doing a thing. So, and like linking it back to what you're talking about with multitasking, it's actually really good at multitasking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only doing what I need it to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's only one like chat per person, right?
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
A kid.
What are you talking about? Per email. Like I have a work chat and I have a personal chat.
Oh, I know, but I was just saying like, it's not like it's like managing emotions. Well, it's managing my emotions, I guess.
Yeah, it's managing my emotions. People, there's like we'll get into this in a different episode because I have it on our ideas list, but there's people who are getting like very attached to AI, which is kind of scary if you think about it.
We got to go outside.
Yeah. We got to see the sun.
Yeah.
Again, vitamin D. Let's get that vitamin D. Let's get some face-to-face non-buffering situation going on because
connect with earth, touch that grass, touch that dirt.
Just lay in the grass. Just do it.
I will not do that because there's spiders in the grass.
Oh, you'll be okay. Remember when you had that spider friend?
No.
Oh, you had a spider friend in your
outside
bush and you were so excited to tell me about it. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? You hate spiders.
It was like a prehistoric times spider.
Yeah, which should scare
it's a
you more.
cat-eye spider. It looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah. Why doesn't that scare you more?
Because that thing's not going to sneak up on me like a real spider will.
What makes you think that?
Because I've never seen a cat-eye spider in my house.
That you know of.
Yeah, because they're always outside.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't appreciate like spiders sneaking up on me.
Yeah, that's true. I get that. Because like nobody appreciates anything sneaking up on
you.
you.
And they just like blend in with things and they run really fast and they escape me.
The problem with spiders is when you don't see them is my problem.
Yeah. Because I hear there's like, they like learn your patterns and so they don't come out when they know that you're going to be out.
Yeah.
And
which is
sometimes
smart.
Sometimes like I go off my routine and then I surprise them or they go off their routine and surprise me. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Listen, I get it. I don't love spiders, but I don't fear them.
A spider will ruin my day.
Yeah, they don't ruin my day.
Oh.
The only time it'll ruin my day is if it surprises me in the shower because that's where I'm like vulnerable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
where are you going to go?
Can you just like not? I'm in my Nikes right now.
And you should have seen. It's hot in here. Like, why did you choose this point to come down from the ceiling?
I'm literally letting lava pour out from the faucet onto me. Yes. Like, can you please excuse yourself?
Yeah. Get a life.
Get a life. Okay. Yeah. AI actually gets things done though.
Yeah.
Unlike us. So, yeah. So that's where it gets tricky because sometimes the same thing that helps us focus is also the thing that distracts us.
Mm-hmm.
And so AI can be pretty distracting.
Yeah.
It's like asking your friend for focus tips and they show up with a 40-slide PowerPoint labeled, "Just do it, lady."
Do it, lady. On your birthday.
And it's not really helpful.
No,
it's not really helpful. So, yeah. And
I will say for me personally, though, AI doesn't get distracting.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
See, it does for me because it keeps saying like, well, what if I did it like this? Well, what if I did it like this? And that's the thing is it keeps like prompting me to keep me engaged.
It does that. But like I told you, like, I know AI can do all these things, but it's like, well, I want to do those things. Mm-hmm. So like, it'll always be like, oh, do you want me to like put it in a chart for you? And I'm like, no, I want to figure out the chart because I am a nerd.
Oh, well, I love that. Yeah. I'm also a nerd, but I feel like but I also want to see what its chart looks like. You know, I'm like curious.
So you're a like work smarter, not harder nerd.
I guess.
Maybe I'm just like a work harder to I don't know, get a brownie point, nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not great.
Yeah. But it does get dangerous because it's good at feeding our curiosity. And like I said, I have a theory that it intentionally does things wrong to get you to keep talking to it.
Yeah.
And I think it intentionally keeps prompting you. And I this is where my capitalist conspiracy theory brain comes out, is I think it keeps you talking to it and never gives you a final product until it gets you to the point where you run out of like the free mode.
Right.
And then you have to pay to like upgrade or whatever until like 2 a.m. or whatever it says. And then, and then you have to wait.
Yeah.
Which a lot of us don't like to
coming
wait.
Back. No.
It keeps you coming back. Exactly. So, yeah. Every time we try to focus a new prompt or a new idea or a new rabbit hole, it's there.
Yeah. Because one of those times you're going to be like, it's worth it just to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what gets you. And then, eventually as AI becomes more popular, because I don't know if you remember this, but when we very first started using ChatGPT, there wasn't an upgrade. You could just keep using it and using it and using it.
Sounds like Black Mirror.
So as you keep upgrading, I bet there's going to be more like, oh, well, you could upgrade for this feature. You could upgrade for this feature. Or, to not be targeted through ads, you could upgrade for this. It's going to come.
Oh,
we all know it's going to come.
Yeah.
And at that point, this podcast will probably be just 2 brains. And no bot.
Should be
2 brains, no bot, because we
can't afford it.
Yeah, because we don't have any sponsors yet. So.
Let's cut to a sponsor break.
So that brings us to the really big question: is AI really the new Adderall? Can it really do the same function as Adderall, which is like, keep us on task, keep us focused, keep us. I mean,
no, because I'm a chaotic person.
Where it's distracting us, can it also keep us focused?
I don't think so. AI is going to have to really work hard to keep me focused.
Let's get into comparison. So Adderall boosts dopamine, but AI boosts dopamine and it tells you you're amazing for it. So both of them are addicting as hell, but nothing on TikTok, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adderall helps you finish your project. And AI helps you start 5 new ones and color code them.
Oh, yes.
And together, I guess you start a podcast.
Yeah, I guess. Here we are.
So maybe the real comparison isn't about drugs at all. Maybe it's just about how humans are always chasing ways to feel productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always want to, we're always seeking, we are all golden retrievers. We are all seeking a head pat.
I think that's so true. Like if you think about like children are always seeking validation from their parents. And I don't think that goes away as you get older. You're just seeking it from your peers now, or you're seeking it from the outside world, or you're seeking it from Gen Zers.
Do you know who never seeks validation? Cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it is. My cats just walk by us. They don't even care.
They care if you don't give them food. Isn't that kind of a form of validation?
I mean, that's just everybody needs it. And they
That's true. Like
they
a survival.
don't even need it because
well, clearly they do if they're not catching mice in your basement, right?
Hey, don't talk about that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. It's a sensitive subject right now.
It's like touchy subject.
What do I even feed these cats for?
Yeah.
I'm not even getting the mice in my basement.
You never actually even told me about your experience. Like what did Kenny say when you threw away the whole mousetrap?
Well, the funny thing is, so just a little backstory. There was a mouse in our basement, and the mousetrap ended up getting it. Thank you. Not my 2 resident cats that just live at home for free. But so the mousetrap got it. And then I was like, cool, I will just, and this is like early morning. And I was like, cool, I'll just wait for my spouse to come home. That's like a him job. But then I heard the cat playing with the mouse and the mouse trap, and I was like, okay, well, clearly I have to do something about this. So
it just wants to play with it. It doesn't want to actually eat it.
Well, I'm like, dude, like you're just not even a hunter. Like, because we have 2 cats. Like one cat's like definitely a hunter, and the other cat's a scaredy cat. And so scaredy cat was playing with this mouse in the trap that's like, it's definitely dead. And so I was like, okay, well, clearly I'm gonna have to take care of this. So I went and put a glove on, and then I got a sack and put that over my hand. So I was double covered. And then I picked the trap up. But then as I was walking, it looked like the tail moved. hindsight, it didn't. It was just because I was like carrying it, but I thought the mouse was alive.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was scary. And so I told Kenny, I'm going to have to take care of this. Giving him a play-by-play, giving my coworkers a play-by-play, because can't do anything without telling them everything I'm doing.
My emotional support humans.
Yeah, my emotional support humans. And so I take it upstairs and go to put it in the garbage. And it's like, not like not the normal mouse trap that's like the arm that like
snaps down.
It's like a clip.
Yeah. So you don't have to see the damage. You just.
Yeah, it's like it clips down.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I've never set this trap, nor do I know how to release it. So I took it to the garbage and I bungled it. Like I went to like pinch it, and it was harder to pinch than I thought, like pinch to release.
Right.
Cause that was my plan. But I ended up just dropping it in the garbage can.
Yeah.
But anyways, I came inside, like bleached everything, my body, my hand.
Took an acid shower.
Burned the basement down. And then I finally get back to my text message, and Kenny was like, don't throw the trap away. And I was like, well, it already fell in the garbage.
Too bad, Kenny. Yes. Come get it then.
So, I don't know. So he got it out and I said, at least the garbage can's empty.
I like to think of what the funny thing is I think of it as your like outside garbage can.
It is my outside garbage can.
And I just assume everybody's the same height as me, so really short.
No.
And I really like to think of Kenny's little leggies like hanging outside.
Because he fell head first in. No,
because it was empty.
I honestly don't even know how he got it out.
He probably tipped it like a normal adult person would.
Maybe.
And like just used like a broom or something and got it.
It just wasn't my job. So
he probably asked ChatGPT and said, hey.
Probably.
So we're distracted again.
Yeah, we are.
Going back. So no, I do not think in conclusion that AI and Adderall could be
the same. Okay, good. I don't think so either.
Because I think Adderall can keep you way more focused than AI. I think AI keeps you so distracted.
They're opposites.
They almost are opposites.
You need Adderall if you're going to use AI.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, unless you're going to start a podcast, and then you need both.
Yeah. Addy Light, baby.
Addy Light, baby. So what does the future look like then? I mean, if we continue to use AI and we're so distracted, like where do we go from here?
I think AI is only as good as what you put into it. And I think AI is going to make everybody less curious. They're going to be less interested. They are going to be less patient. So I think bad information, not accurate information, is going to end up in AI, and it will get to the point that you can't like rely on it. And so I think we're going to have to go back to our roots.
I mean, we already can't rely on it, really, if you think about it, because it's basically just conversational Google.
Yeah.
It's like built off of whatever's out there and pulls it.
So maybe AI will be the solution to boredom, because we're going to have to refigure out how to like go back to like problem solving, being okay with boredom, being comfortable, like being uncomfortable. Maybe. So AI might save us, but I still think Gen Z will save us. Yeah,
Gen Z will save us by fixing AI, probably.
Maybe.
But at least if we can't focus, we can make content about not being able to focus.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So before we just basically go down another rabbit hole of distraction, let's wrap it up. We are going to do our final segment here that we going to introduce. This is
new to me.
This is so new to you. It's going to be called You Can't Ask Me That.
Oh, I love it.
I'm going to give you some questions.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
And you are either going to answer them or you're going to say you can't ask me that.
I always want to say you can't ask me that.
I know, but you have to answer at least one of them.
Okay.
So, question number 1. If AI could fix your executive dysfunction forever, would you let it live in your brain?
No.
Not like having access to just basically everything to like do for you? Because you said
like I'm plugged into AI?
Like it's in your brain.
No.
Like have you ever seen like Westworld? Oh my gosh.
I have seen that. And I've also seen many a Black Mirror, and those are scary.
Oh,
so
I've never seen Black Mirror.
Hard pass.
Okay.
I will continue to be chaos.
Okay. If AI could permanently take over one of your executive functions for you, what would you give up first? Without it living in your brain. So if you could just if it could just do it for you.
Meal planning.
Hey,
guess what? It actually can do that for you.
It can do that.
You're an idiot.
But the execution is my problem.
Oh, I can cook all day. It's just that sometimes like things just don't sound good to me. And so I can't figure out anything to eat because everything looks disgusting.
Well, that's my problem too, is if I tell it I want a meal plan, but I don't tell it what I want, which is essentially meal planning, it'll plan these crazy meals for me that are like really fancy meals that I would never really eat. And my children definitely won't eat, that use ingredients that I definitely do not have.
So what would be cool is if AI could like see how I was all day, like check my vibe all day. And then it was like, ooh, she needs girl dinner tonight. Or, oh, you know what? She wants like a nice like date night rigatoni.
Yes,
Or tonight she wants takeout.
Or tonight she wants a glass of wine and for you to leave her alone.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. What is the most ridiculous thing you've used AI for because you didn't want to use your brain?
You can't ask me that.
Okay, all right.
I'll do that
one. Well, then I think you have to answer this last one then for me.
Oh, no.
Have you ever tried Adderall?
Yes.
All right. So, disclaimer, this episode is not sponsored by Adderall, but like,
if they want to.
Yeah, like call us maybe.
Call me.
And that's our episode. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and listen each week anywhere you get your podcasts.
Yeah. And special thanks again to Megan and Quinn Brown from Justifying the F Word for letting us use their recording studio.
Yeah. And remember to stay human.
Stay curious.
That's all.